Tornadoes, often referred to as nature's most powerful whirlwinds, are awe-inspiring yet terrifying natural phenomena. These whirling sections of air reach out from rainstorms to the ground, resulting in a war zone afterward. In this article, we will dig into the complexities of cyclones, investigating their arrangement, effects, and security measures. Twisters are brought into the world from strong tempests. At the point when warm, clammy air rises and meets chilly, dry air, it creates unsteadiness in the environment. This conflict gets underway on a complicated series of occasions. As the warm air rises, it makes an updraft, attracting all the warmer air from the environmental elements. In the meantime, the cooler air slides, shaping a downdraft. Assuming that breezes differ altogether in speed or bearing with level, it makes the air pivot evenly. In the event that a strong updraft is available, this flat turn can shift upstanding, leading to a pivoting updraft, which frames the foundation of a creating twister. Tornadoes come in various shapes and sizes, but they typically exhibit a funnel-like appearance. The funnel is the visible portion of the tornado, composed of condensed water droplets and debris. Above the funnel, a rotating column of air extends upwards into the storm cloud. Below the funnel, a cloud of dust and debris whirls around, creating the characteristic. The destructive power of tornadoes' cyclones are fit for unmatched pulverization. Their breezes can arrive at mind-blowing speeds, frequently surpassing 300 miles each hour, 480 kilometers each hour. This sheer power permits cyclones to evacuate trees, destroy structures, and even adjust the scene. The upgraded Fujita EF scale is utilized to classify twisters in light of the harm they cause, going from EF0, most fragile, to EF5, most grounded. It's basic to treat these evaluations in a serious way, as they give imperative data about a twister's expected risk. Tornadoes are natural disasters that have wreaked havoc on communities throughout history. This article aims to provide an in-depth analysis of past tornado events, including detailed accounts of the losses of lives and the economic impact on the affected regions. Cyclones are savage windstorms described by a curving, pipe-molded cloud. They are fit for causing far-reaching obliteration right away. Development of twisters. Cyclones structure when warm, clammy air crashes into chilly, dry air, creating a shaky climate. This makes way for the improvement of strong tempests. Encompasses the profound impact tornadoes have on both lives and economies. It strikingly depicts the demolition these catastrophic events leave afterward. Families are obliterated, lives are lost, and organizations are brought about grappling with inconceivable disaster and demolition. Past the human expense, there's moreover a basic money-related weight, as changing broken homes, establishments, and associations demands wide resources. The expression fills in as an impactful sign of the sweeping outcomes of twisters, both regarding human misfortune and monetary commotion. Economic impact refers to the substantial financial burden incurred in the aftermath of a tornado. This encompasses the costs associated with rebuilding and repairing infrastructure, homes, and businesses. Additionally, it includes expenses related to emergency response efforts, healthcare, and the long-term economic repercussions felt by the affected community. The economic toll underscores the significant resources required to restore normalcy after the devastation caused by a tornado. Advancements in meteorology and technology have led to improved early warning systems, providing communities with crucial time to seek shelter. Education and drills play a vital role in preparing communities for tornadoes. Knowing where to go and what to do can save lives. Tornadoes, nature's tempestuous fury, have etched their presence in the annals of history with devastating consequences. This article embarks on a journey through time, delving into past tornado events, their toll on lives, and the economic aftermath. The tri-state cyclone of 1925 stands as quite possibly the most wrecking catastrophic event in American history. On Walk 18, 1925, this enormous twister cut a way of unrivaled obliteration through 3 states, Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, thus its name. With twists assessed to have arrived at up to 300 miles each hour, it stays the deadliest cyclone in U.S. history. The tornado's rampage covered an astonishing distance of approximately 219 miles, leaving a trail of obliterated towns and shattered lives in its wake. The tri-state cyclone asserted an exceptional cost of north of 700 lives, and having harmed in excess of 2,000 people is assessed. The whole people group was diminished to rubble, and the obliteration left a scar on the impacted locales that would be felt for ages. This shocking occasion filled in as an essential second in the investigation of twisters and provoked huge headways in meteorology and early admonition frameworks. The tri-state twister fills in as a serious sign of the crude force of nature and the significance of readiness, even with such impressive powers. The Woodward tornado of 1947 was a devastating natural disaster that struck the town of Woodward, Oklahoma, leaving an indelible mark on the community. On April 9, 1947, this strong cyclone tore through the town with fierce breezes and disastrous power. The cyclone, appraised as an F5 on the Fujita scale, was one of the most remarkable twisters at any point recorded. It carved a path of destruction through Woodward, leaving widespread devastation in its wake. Unfortunately, 107 lives were lost, and a lot more were harmed. The town was left in ruins, with homes, organizations, and framework diminished to rubble. In the outcome, the local area mobilized together to remake and support each other. The Woodward tornado served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable and devastating power of nature, prompting ongoing efforts to improve early warning systems and preparedness in tornado-prone areas. Lives shattered, communities torn, encapsulates the profound impact of tornadoes on individuals and the places they call home. It vividly portrays the heartbreaking aftermath of these natural disasters. Families are destroyed, dreams are broken, and networks are resulting in wrestling with unfathomable misfortune and obliteration. The expression fills in as an impactful sign of the human cost demanded by the persistent power of twisters, as well as the aggregate strength and flexibility expected to modify and push ahead despite such difficulty. The Joplin tornado of 2011 stands as a shocking section in American history. On May 22, 2011, this staggering tornado struck Joplin, a city in southwestern Missouri with unmatched power. The tornado, named an EF5 on the upgraded Fujita scale, flaunted breeze speeds surpassing 200 miles each hour. In no time, the tornado cut a way of complete obliteration through the core of Joplin. Whole areas were decreased to rubble, and the scene was changed into a scene of disorder and obliteration. The human cost was faltering, with 158 lives unfortunately lost, making it one of the deadliest cyclones in ongoing memory. The financial effect of the Joplin tornado was significant, with harms assessed at more than $2.8 billion. The harm framework, homes, and organizations were left in ruins, requiring enormous work to remake and recuperate. In the outcome, the versatility of the Joplin people group radiated through. In spite of the enormous misfortune and obliteration, occupants and volunteers met up to help each other and start the burdensome course of reconstructing. The Joplin tornado fills in as a distinct sign of the damaging force of nature and the significance of readiness and local area fortitude, notwithstanding such impressive powers. The Tuscaloosa-Birmingham twister of 2011 remains a permanent blemish on the province of Alabama. On April 27, 2011, this strong EF4 twister tore through Tuscaloosa, a city in West Focal, Alabama, and proceeded with its war zone towards Birmingham. With winds arriving at rates of up to 190 miles each hour, the twister left a path of destruction afterward. Tuscaloosa specifically endured the worst part of the twister's fierceness. Whole areas were evened out, and the scene was changed into a scene of far and wide obliteration. Tragically, the tornado claimed the lives of 64 individuals and left hundreds more injured. The financial effect of the Tuscaloosa-Birmingham cyclone was huge, with harm assessed at more than $2.2 billion. The method involved with reconstructing homes, organizations, and frameworks was a great undertaking that expected the aggregate exertion of the impacted networks. In the outcome, the flexibility of the Tuscaloosa and Birmingham people group was apparent. Despite the profound loss and devastation, residents and volunteers rallied together to support one another and initiate the process of recovery. The Tuscaloosa-Birmingham tornado serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable and devastating power of nature, underscoring the importance of preparedness and community solidarity in the face of such formidable forces. Dealing with the consequence exemplifies the difficult outcome following a tornado's disastrous way. After the brutal breezes have died down, impacted networks are able to stand up to the broad harm and misfortune. This stage includes surveying the extent of obliteration, keeping an eye on the harmed, and starting recuperation endeavors. It is a basic period where networks meet up to reconstruct broken homes, re-establish foundations, and recuperate injured spirits. The monetary scars left by the debacle require significant assets and deliberate endeavors to re-establish business as usual. Dealing with the outcome highlights the flexibility and solidarity of networks notwithstanding difficulty, featuring the strength expected to conquer such imposing difficulties. Illustrations learned, trust manufactured. Directly following misfortune, mankind tracks down strength in solidarity. Propels in meteorology and early admonition frameworks have engaged networks to plan and answer. Schooling and penetration guarantee that people are furnished with the information to safeguard themselves and their friends and family. A tribute to resilience marks the closing chapter of the article, paying homage to the strength and fortitude exhibited by communities in the wake of tornado devastation. It underscores how, even despite colossal misfortune and obliteration, mankind's enduring soul wins. The decision fills in as a demonstration of the aggregate endeavors of people, families, and networks who meet up to remake and push ahead. It likewise recognizes the headway put forth in readiness and recuperation attempts, featuring the significance of gaining from previous encounters. A tribute to resilience celebrates the unwavering determination that fuels the process of healing and rebuilding after the fury of a tornado.